Alright, YouTube, this is Nissan Xterra, and this is a 2006. I think I'm gonna replace the engine. Listen to this sound to see what do you think, okay? So, if you listen to this side, it's like a knocking that side. If you listen to that side, it looks like a knocking from that side. If you look under the oil pan, and you can hear knocking from the oil pan. So hear that noise. I don't know where it's coming from, but likely on this case, either the piston rod is crank bearings bad, or the cam bearings bad. So tearing down the motor, rebuild it, I'm not sure it's worth it, because this is 256, almost 260,000 miles already, and a lot of miles. And found a good used one. They say it's about 80,000 miles, so it will be last a long time if that motor is really 80,000 miles. And I checked the compression is still pretty good on the newer motor, so I will replace this motor and continue watching for I'm doing the work, and hopefully that will help you to do your. I'm going to take the hood down first. That would be get out of the way. Always remove negative battery, because they when you touch anything, it doesn't short. These are two pieces. So the bottom got another piece. So take the bottom out so you can slide this one out from here. Pull the fence out. So they got two fans. This is the AC fan, and the radiator fan, actually the one with the truck. They stripped one of this right here, so that's bad. So when you strip, you're supposed to replace with a new one, but you don't. That's what happened here. I'm going to remove the intake manifold. When they remove the new one, they crack the valve cover. So I'm going to change a lot of things inside anyway. So to get a little bit clearing for in the back here, I'm removing this. I have more plate up here, then I can remove the engine out easy. This bracket so can have room in the back here. One little tiny one right here. Alright, this bad boy out. This is the ECU harness. Good thing that they make this outside of the box. Besides go inside the other Nissan Altima. kind of pain in the butt to take that out. Coming inside here, removing this 3. Pop this out, and that is clear from here. Okay, let me flip this over. So I'm going to pump this power steering unit here. There's not much in there already, but what I'm going to do is pump as much as I can so I don't have a lot of drip. It's almost empty. Wow, little. This pump's been run dry for a long time. Okay. And then we'll disconnect this. Okay. Okay, now to remove the AC. We'll disconnect the AC compressor. A little bit tricky to find it. Okay, now it's free. Open the gas cap. You can get a lost pressure before putting the okay, this thing here is had to push down and pull up, but it have a locking pins inside here, and it's just really hard to pull it out. I used to use this to pry right here to be able to get out, and when I put it back, I had to realign this two right here to fit inside before I slide in. Now removing the exhaust mold. So using swivel with the long extension. All those will come out, but I have to remove the cap too because they're kind of weird. They kind of crisscross, so they don't want to let everything is fall out, so that's why. I will go through here from the tire to go get the exhaust manifold bolt. Pretty open space, so using swivel, and I should be able to get it easily. So they all came out. Make sure to detach the harness from the transmission. And there's a lot of wire that need to be disconnected. Coming all the way down here to the top and come from the back here, and also over this side over here. You know, all of this had to be disconnected before pulling out the motor, because you don't want to, you know, break this line here. You're in deep trouble. Clutch pedal right here. Well, this engine is a lot of bolt. 2 right here, 1 right there, 2 on the center here, and that 1 right there. Okay, so this 2 definitely you can't really do from the bottom. This one you can, and on this 2 is can't. So you have to probably come up from the top and get it. If you cannot get that, probably have to remove this piece right here before you even get to this 2 bolt right there, and then the rest is easy. Everything until on the top here, so I can put my hand into one up here, and then the one on the top I can't really reach it. So there's 2 up in the top here. There's no room, not much room. I can use a long extension from the back here, but it won't work. I probably have to go up to the top. Not too bad. Once it came out. Alright, the 2 center one just got out already. Removing this heat shield here so you can access to the starter. You got 3 bolts holding it. Okay. Now all the transmission bolts out, so I need to have my jack to support right here, and I need the loosen the motor mount. So let's go up. So from here I'm going to using this chain exhaust bolt. Okay, time to detach the motor mount. Okay, on the top of the transmission there's a 3 line right here, so I need to connect it to be able to pull the engine out from the transmission. I need to take the oil pins off. tough. Taking down the water filter, all that stuff. All right. Let's see. Everything's clear. Transmission's clear now. Good sign, good sign. Clear this wire out here. Everything, the back, the front. This is the guy that holding your piston rods, you know, down where the crank's at, and this fall off from the bottom. That's why when I crank it, it sounds like tapping so loud in there. So it's not the upper cam, but it is in the bottom. A lot of metal, okay, a lot of metal is inside here, so pretty much toes on this engine. You know, you can rebuild it, but it costs a lot of money to do it. So it's a good thing just buy another engine, and solving this problem is much easier and faster.